Hi, welcome back to the vlog. How are you? I hope you've had a lovely week. Today is not a hibernate with me. Today we are going to Barter Books in Alnwick, which is about an hour north from my house. We are going to take Daphne to my favourite little seaside town, Alnmouth, for a big walk on the beach, and then we're going to go to Barter Books together. It's still got to be cosy, but we're going to be out. I think we might grab like some Sunday lunch or something. I've just put my makeup on. I've washed my hair, as you can tell. Rare for my vlogs. Normally it's Sunday, I'm in pyjamas, hair scraped back, in need of a wash. So you know it's a special occasion that we're going out. I'm in a bit of a rush because I'm always in a rush, aren't I? It's 10:30 and we said we were leaving at 10:30. I've still got my PJs on. Yesterday I'd intended to like have a reading day. I bought myself some new pyjamas from Tesco. It was like, I'm just going to read all day. I'm on Akatar book 2. I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if it's for me. I feel like this book's been better because there's been less romance, but I'm not like, oh my god, I need more of this, the way that I know a lot of people are. Just in case you were wondering my opinion of Akatar, I am enjoying it. It is really fun. But I don't feel like, oh my god, I can't put this down. But I'm only about halfway through. Apparently it gets juicy in the second half. Anyway, that is by the by. What I actually did yesterday was put Traitors USA on. There's currently 6 episodes out. There's more out next Friday. I binge the whole thing. I sat up till 1 o'clock in the morning, binge watching all of Traitors USA. It is so fun. It is so juicy. If you're on the fence about whether to watch it, go and watch it. If you don't know, the American version is like sort of a celeb version, so there's lots of reality stars on there. There's like Tom Worm with a moustache, Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules, Chriselle from Selling Sunsets on there, Bob the Drag Queen is on there, and it's just like a really fun watch. So yeah, I binged all of that last night and I intended to watch 1 episode while I ate my tea. Didn't even pick up my book because I could not turn this programme off. So if you're looking for something what to watch after my vlog and you've not started Traitors USA, it's on the BBC, and go and get it on. I think by the time this vlog goes out, I think there's 3 episodes every Friday, so you should have 9 to watch. Did you just see me trying to add 3 to 6 and having to count it on my fingers? Well, let's move on from that. So I'm going to throw some outside clothes on, which is rare for a Sunday, and we're going to head to the beach, and I'm going to take you for the whole day. I'm going to take you around the cutest, cosiest bookshop you've ever seen. If book chat isn't your thing, it's not going to be book chat heavy. It's just going to be a cosy day out. If I buy any books, as always, for those who don't like book chat, I'll insert a bit of what I bought at the end, but it's all like it's not like new books. So it's just like a thing of like what is there, what is available. So I might not buy anything. I'm not sure. But on my Goodreads, I've got an insane amount of books that I want to read. I'm really enjoying fantasy at the moment. So I might stick with that genre. But there's currently, can you see that? 159 books on my want to read list. So I guess let's get some clothes on and go. Because Daphne's got no idea that she's going to the beach yet. She's going to be so excited. And the drive's about an hour. And I've not had any breakfast because I want to have some lunch. I'm going to be pure starving if I don't go now. So we'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, put my book shopping outfit on. I'm wearing my favourite cosy jumper from Marks and Spencer's. Sorry, the light's not great. My favourite cosy jumper from Marks and Spencer's. That better, that my mum got me for Christmas, and it is so warm and cosy. And then I'm going to wear my favourite autumn winter perfume, which is the Replica by the Fireplace. It smells like I've been sat by a fireplace, to be honest. And then I've got my Timberland boots on and my big massive Free People coat because it's windy here. So it will most certainly be windy at the coast. So there I am, ready to spend all of my partner's money on books. Let's go book shopping.
To his destination of Port Washington in Wisconsin. There, he would drop off the coal supply the ship was carrying. But the captain was
and she paused, listening to the whispers of the trees, a melody so quiet, carried by the breeze. The sunlight filtered softly, painting gold and green. In that sacred stillness, she found a place serene. Oh, the forest speaks in silence, in shadows and in light, a gentle kind of comfort, a shelter in the night. No words are ever needed, no promises to keep. It simply holds your heart and lets your spirit breathe. She wandered through the pathways where wildflowers grow, each step a quiet echo, a rhythm soft and slow. The earth beneath her whispered stories long.
I'm very windswept. We've just been for a lovely beach walk and we are now going to head to Barter Books, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, what is going on with my hair? Ah, are you excited? Just the nicest day. There's a really lovely little cafe in there, so we went for some food at the cafe. I had Welsh rarebit on toast with triple cooked chips, and Sean had craster kipper fish cakes, and then we shared a pistachio and cranberry tiffin. It was heaven. And I had a flat white and Sean had a cup of tea. I still feel quite windswept from the beach. So we're home now. I'll show you. I didn't buy much. I think I'd need to go without the dog, because although she is the goodest girl, she gets restless, obviously, because I don't think dogs like bookshops, do they, Paula? I think you might have liked the bookshop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's so cute. Come on, then. Yeah, I think Paula would have liked the bookshop. She's such a wriggler. She comes over like she wants a hug, and then as soon as I pick her up, she's like, "What are you doing, Mum? Get off me." So we got Sean's stepdad a book that I saw about fly fishing. He's really into, like, well, fly fishing. But I've already given him that, so I'll just put a little thing up on the screen so you can have a look. It's all just like old-fashioned. It's all like old vintage books, so it's not like your classic bookshop where you can buy anything. And as I was saying with the dog, it was not feasible to have a proper route that I needed, so I bought one book. So Sean got this, The Patriot's Progress. It's about war, I think, World War One, Two. I don't know. It's a book for grown-ups, I think. So Sean got that. He treated me to this because it's actually my 4-year soberversary. On Tuesday coming, Tuesday the 7th of Feb, the 7th, maybe it's Thursday. When's the 7th? Oh, sorry, I lied. It is the 7th of Feb, but the 7th of Feb is Friday this year. So I will be 4 years sober. For those of you who don't know, I know a lot of people follow me here from TikTok. Thank you if you did. I am an alcoholic and I've been sober for 4 years this coming Friday. So my partner bought me some little soberversary presents. So I got this copy of Wuthering Heights, which is just, I mean, look at that. It is absolutely beautiful. It's actually, I'm going to pop it, look, heaven. So I'm going to, never read Wuthering Heights, but I am going to pop it up, I think, on the fireplace, like facing out, lent against the mirror, because I just think it's stunning. That was actually really reasonably priced. I think it was only about £8.60 for that, and they had loads of other classics like Jane Austen, all of the Bronte sisters, all the different ones. They had copies of Pride and Prejudice. They just had loads. They had everything, and it's from a little the Cranford collection. But I just think, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it. Oh, stunning. So that is more of a display piece than a reading piece, but what a lovely keepsake of a day out. They do free bookmarks, so we got a little Barter Books bookmark, and then obviously got myself a little cup, which is the front of the shop, Barter Books, which you will have seen a clip of before. And then I just got a little tote bag, and it's just super plain. It just says barterbooks.com, but they do a tea towel which had like a stack of books, and it said Barter Books with a little black cat on the top, but they didn't do a tote bag in that design, which was really disappointing. And I didn't want to buy a tea towel because I don't really understand how I will display a tea towel, and I'll just end up using it and it'll get ruined. So that is what I picked up. And listen to this. I treated myself. Turn that around, that was my address. I've treated myself to some new skincare. I went away with my mum at Christmas, and she uses this brand, The Ordinary, and I'd never tried it before, and I feel like this isn't sponsored or anything, by the way. I mean, of course it's not sponsored. It's just my personal feeling. The Ordinary, and it feels to me like real, like, high-end skincare, but like at a really reasonable price. So I think all of this that I've got was 35 quid, which there's some creams out there that are way more than that. I mean, my mum got me the El Mist cleanser for Christmas, and that was £50 alone. I mean, it's incredible, and I think it's worth every penny. But let me show you what I got, and I've read how I'm supposed to use it, because I'm not great at this stuff. But I got the foaming cleanser, because I got they do a pack called the Clear Skin Starter Set, so I got that, and then I got some add-on bits. So in the Clear Skin Starter Set, there was the glucoside foaming cleanser. We'll do the routine together in a minute. And then the natural moisturising factors, which is like sort of a serum moisturiser in gel form. It's clear. And then in there you also get the salicylic acid, which is great for like blackheads or even acne prone skin. Obviously if you have acne prone skin, you probably know what works for your skin. I've never suffered. I get like quite a lot of blackheads in my nose, but I've never suffered with like a lot of spots unless I'm on my period. So you probably know what works for your skin, so don't take my advice if you have suffered with acne, because I know nothing. And then I got this skin support set. I think, so that was £14 for those three things. And then this little skin set was £11. And then this other moisturiser was about £6.80, I think. So I read up on this, the salicylic acid. So what you do is you cleanse your face, however you do that, like remove your makeup, cleanse your face. And then you put the salicylic acid on and leave it for around 30 minutes. And that acts, I think, as an exfoliator, is what I've read. So it draws everything out of your skin. And then you follow that with hyaluronic acid, which adds, which allows your skin to absorb loads of moisturiser. And then the niacinamide, which I also got. So I think you go cleanser. Feel free to Google this, but I Googled it and this is what I remember. Salicylic acid, leave it for 30 minutes. And then your niacinamide, followed by your hyaluronic acid. And then I got this moisturiser, which is like the proper, like a white, like proper cream moisturiser. Can you see? You probably can't, but that's like a proper cream moisturiser. My camera battery died there, so I don't even know where I got up to. Yeah, so that one I've been using in the morning under my makeup. And then in the evening, tonight I'm going to do, I've got my Mist cleanser, but I might just try this as a whole kit. So the foaming moisturiser, followed by salicylic acid, and then the niacinamide, hyaluronic, and then this. And I just think it's so nice to take that time out for yourself in the evening to like have that skincare routine and get yourself and your body all relaxed. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get my pyjamas on, take off my makeup, run a bath, and then I'd just love to sit down and have a read of, I'm on the second Akatar book at the moment. I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like, oh my god, I must pick this book up, I must pick this book up. But I have read that lots of people say it is slow to start and then it just gets better and better and better. So I'm at that point now, that turning point where I think things speed up. And I have actually ordered book 3 already, so I must be enjoying it, mustn't I? So I'm gonna make a cup of tea and I bought a books mug as well. So cute, isn't it? And I'm gonna see what's going on with my camera. See what's going on with my camera. And I'll catch up with you upstairs and we will get this makeup off together. You'll get to see that hideous face that I sometimes come on with when I've been working from home. And I'll show you how I use these. Yeah. Just pop that Wuthering Heights book on the windowsill for now. I think this windowsill as a whole needs a bit of a rejig, to be honest. I started putting books on there and then I've ended up buying more and more books, and now I think it just needs it's one of those things where I had things on there nicely and then I've added more and more things, and now I think it's looking a little messy. So next weekend I might have a rejig, swap some things out that are on there. You know, like do you ever go shopping around your own house and like move things around? Cat just fell off the sofa there. You okay, love? Oh no, definitely shouting at someone. Oh gosh, one moment. So the postman came and Daphne went mad, and now I can't remember what I was saying. So yeah, I've just gotten like more and more and more books. So I think it looks alright, but it could look better. So yeah, I think I'm gonna look at giving that a rejig this weekend. I've got like lots of bits around the house, you know, that I could like swap out. Does anyone else have that? I have like bits in cupboards. Sorry about this terrible angle. I have to point you upwards so my phone doesn't fall over. Also, excuse those trousers drying on that door there. The Sean's, and I keep shrinking his tracky bottoms in the machine, in the dryer. So I just have to pop them up there. But Amazon just came, that's why Daphne was going mad. And the next book just arrived. I didn't realise this was chunky, like A Court of Mist and Fury. I thought this one was a shorter one. Flipping heck, I didn't realise this was 703 pages. That's even longer than A Court of Mist and Fury. So I'm currently like just over halfway through this one. Just obviously bought this one. This one's a short one, like a 200-page wrap-up for the first 3 books. And then this is from a different point of view, a different couple's point of view, but I won't say who in case you've not read them. So, yay! So I've got that now. These are on offer at the minute for a £5 each, apart from, weirdly, the one that I just said was the shorter one. The wrap-up one. I think it's classed as 3.5 rather than 4. It's still like £8. So more new books to add to the windowsill that I just said. Had too many books on. Look, you're falling over now. You're falling over. I'm nothing if not a consummate professional. So once again, just ignore them trousers up there. What I'm thinking of doing, right, is putting a bookshelf along here. So from that corner by the fireplace round to there. Can you, my knees clicking? It's old age that. Since I've hit 40, I've started falling apart. So yeah, a bookshelf round there. I'll pop some pictures in for like reference for inspo up here. Yeah, and just having like a bookshelf at picture rail height just in one corner, because this isn't even, I keep buying books. I've only started buying books about 6 months ago. And I keep buying physical copies now because I just love the feeling of having a physical copy, even though I do love a Kindle. So let me know what you think about putting a bookshelf up there. I'm thinking just like a floating shelf so it then doesn't interfere with the gallery wall below. So that's my thought, but I'm not sure if it'll look nice and cosy and aesthetic or untidy. Or let me know your thoughts. Right, should we do skincare together? I think we should. I would shut this door, but Daphne will just keep kicking it down. My bathroom light's blown because it gets quite steamy in here. I think it might have got into the light and now it's just flickering on and off like a legitimate horror film. So sorry about like the really bright light right in my face, but we're going to try and make it work, okay? So my mum got me this for Christmas, which I'm obsessed with, but I want to try the skincare that I've just got as a whole. So I've just got a muslin cloth. I'm going to get my makeup off. So we've got a week off coming up soon, which I am so beyond excited about. Yeah, we've got a week off, which starts on the Monday the 17th of Feb. But we've got not like loads of huge plans, but we've got, so for my 40th birthday, which was May 2024, work bought me a voucher for a place called the Joiner's Arms, which is in Low Newton-on-Sea, up in Northumberland. So I finally booked that in. I've got some of that in my mouth and it tastes awful. So I've booked that in. I feel like I should have taken my makeup off with a wipe before I did this, but I just wasn't thinking because I was thinking about trying to get the lighting right in here. Yeah, so we've booked on the 16th of Feb to go for a lovely roast there, and there's some gorgeous dog walks, so that's gonna kick off our week off, and I think we'll also cover Valentine's Day. So we've got that planned. And I'm also then, I think I'm going to do those bookshelves, a bit of home DIY. Don't know if anyone wonders about my eyebrows. I draw them on because I was a teenager in the 90s. And I used to pluck them so much that now only like sporadic hairs grow. So I actually shave the ends off so I can draw them back on cleanly. So that is why I'm bald as a coot there. It's really annoying. I wish I could have nice big thick eyebrows, but that's what comes of being a teenager in the 90s apparently. So all the makeup's off. And then what was I saying? Talk to me, hold on. First up is the salicylic acid, which I meant to leave on for half an hour before I do the rest. But because I'm doing it with you, I'm not going to do that. Just going to rub it in and then do the next step. It's probably the worst thing I could do. Yes, so we're going to plan some other things in as well. So we've got some house DIY stuff to do. I really want to paint the kitchen, but I think that's going to be too big of an ask. So we've got some really nice vlogs coming up that week anyway. I think we might go up to Berwick-upon-Tweed, which is just the most lovely little town. We love it up there. The beaches are... That's not my dog. Yeah, that's a dog called Kai who lives out the back. So the Sailor Cassette's on. Yeah, I love the Northumberland coast and I love Berwick-upon-Tweed because the landscape is so like dramatic and like sort of like really imposing and depressing, but in a really good way that I love. It feels very bleak and very British. And I just love that like real bleak, dark landscape. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel like I know it was set on the moors, but I've just bought the books over and it's like Wuthering Heights, you know, like really bleak landscape. It does something to my soul. And Berwick-upon-Tweed has got these really huge cliffs and then these black beaches. And I just find it's a bit absolutely heaven. I don't know what it is about Northumberland. I feel like it's not a bit dramatic, but like just feels almost like it does something to my soul. I love it. I just love it. I love it, and I can't describe what it is that I love so much about that part of the world. I never really thought I'd settle in England. I lived abroad a lot when I was younger. I lived in France, Spain, Switzerland. Lived in London for a long while, but that obviously is in England. And I always thought, to be honest, I would settle in France in the mountains. I used to live in a place called Tignes in the French Alps, and I always thought ultimately I'd settle in the mountains, and it just never happened. And I moved back to the mountains when I was 30. And then I just had a bit of a bad time. It's a story for another day. And I came back to England thinking I'll stay for maybe a year, get some savings together and move back out there kind of on my own terms rather than heading out there working for someone else. And that just never came about because becoming an alcoholic got in the way. And then I got sober, I met my current partner, moved to Newcastle and just fell in love with the northeast of England, which isn't something that was on my bingo card. And now my big dream is to get our current house paid off and just buy like a little 3 or 4 bedroom cottage in the middle of nowhere up in Northumberland, walkable to a beach, rescue loads of dogs. That's what I want to do. I feel like if I'm repeating myself because I say that in every other vlog, I'm sorry. Forget what I've said. So I've just put what I've just put on was the niceramide, so I've just done that one. Like, if I'm doing this all wrong, please let me know. I only really know because I googled it. But it feels just like a real treat, like looking after yourself, doesn't it? So anyway, back to what I was saying before I got completely sidetracked by myself. I've got some lovely vlogs coming up for that week off, so there'll be a couple of, hopefully, I'll say all this now and then I'll be like, oh, I just want to read all week, I'm not doing anything. So I'm going to do a bit of a spring clean type situation, or New Year clean. I'm going to have some lovely days out in Northumberland and then hopefully get a bit of DIY done and get those bookshelves up. So I'll try and film all of that and get some like vlogs in the bank. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing anything at the weekends and everyone must be like, turn her off, she's so boring. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I am boring. I definitely am boring actually. Definitely. I definitely am, but do you know what? I love those boring vlogs that when other people make them, I think they think that they're boring too. They're probably like, oh, this is such a bore fest, just me at home. That's what I love to watch. I love to watch people like making soup and baking bread and like just pottering around their house and telling me what they're doing. Because I'm dead nosy and I just love it and it makes me feel relaxed. I love just like having it on in the background when I'm doing something, or do you know what I mean? So maybe it's not boring, maybe it seems boring to me because it's me. Do you know what I mean? If there's anything particularly in my vlogs that you would rather see rather than me just being a hermit, please let me know. and I'll try my best to make it happen. Do you know what I mean? I love talking about books, so I've said it in a few vlogs. I'm thinking that I'd love to do separate bookish content vlogs. But then I think, oh, what would I fill my normal vlogs up with, because I don't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. And then I don't know if anyone would watch me just talking about books, but I watch loads of bookish content, so. Anyway, let me know what you think. And then I don't know how I'd have time to make a separate bookish vlog actually, because I work full time and I struggle to get one a week edited at the minute, but hopefully as my channel grows and as I get better at editing, I'll be able to hopefully start getting a second vlog a week out, because I do really enjoy doing it. I'm not complaining about it when I say it takes me ages, so I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I'm doing it in my spare time for free, so I obviously enjoy it. And it's the perfect social thing for a sort of hermity person to do, is share my life with you guys and chat about it, and show you all the cosy things that I do. So that's my skincare done. It's really nice and shiny. I am now going to start a bubble bath, which is going to be really noisy. Luckily I've got like a little cosy light. I'm not a big light girl anyway, so the big light never goes on. But I've got a couple of battery powered lamps in the bathroom, so we don't have to bath in the dark. So I'm going to put some candles on, run a bubble bath. I'm going to get into bed, and then I've hardly read a thing this weekend. So I'm going to hopefully finish, let me show you. I'm going to hopefully finish A Court of Mist and Fury, of which I have, my lamp's in the way a bit there, this much left. So I'm hopefully going to finish that. I don't think I'll finish it tonight, because it's like 6 o'clock now and I like to be asleep by 9 at the very latest. So yeah, I'm going to read that in bed, hopefully get like 100 pages down, and maybe finish it on audiobook on my commute tomorrow. So that's my plan, and then when they're all done, I'll let you know what I think of the Akatar series from someone who, I like fantasy, but I prefer a romantic subplot rather than like it being romance with fantasy. I like it to be fantasy with a bit of romance, if any. But I am really enjoying it. I feel like the world building's really fun. I like some of the characters. I'm enjoying it. I hope this vlog has been enjoyable. I feel like it's been a bit of book shopping than me just absolutely chatting macca. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully I'll see you next week. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you indeed do like, subscribing is completely free. It's the same as following on every other platform. I know that you know that, but my mum always says, tell people, because I thought you had to pay. So there you go. Also, I'm on TikTok if you want book recommendations, TV recommendations, reviews, and to just generally keep up with me in the day-to-day. It's Holly Ann Noble over there, as it is on Instagram, and I will see you next week.
She paused, listening to the whispers of the trees.